I'm George Boston Rhymes, and this is kvci.blogspot.com. On YouTube, Boston G.B.R. We're in the city of Valdosta, Georgia, in the county of Lowndes, in the state of Georgia, and then in the United States of America. We are down at the Martin Luther King Monument on the south side of what my beautiful brother John Robinson called the railroad track of social and economic divide. We just did an interview, or they did an interview on me and John Robinson concerning that railroad track of social divide. And what I want to let the people in Valdosta, Lowndes County, the state of Georgia, and around the world know that we have two people from the Valdosta State University who came and are concerned about what is going on in our community in terms of the economic development or the lack thereof in this community. And I wanted to take this opportunity to thank these two beautiful human beings, one white, one black, and they both were right, just like me. And this is my delight. So, what's your name, my beautiful sister?
My name's Brittany Daniel.
And what do you do?
I'm a sociologist at Valdosta State and a researcher for the grad program.
And why did you call me to interview me? Who sent you to me?
Well, we're taking a class right now called Urban and Community Development, or well, Urban and Community Life. And we had the option of choosing a couple different situations, social problems. And one of the ones that I'm most passionate about is the bridge gap, the way it's cut Valdosta in half. And we got this class and race like divide, and it's not right.
Okay. But somewhere in the mix after 6, you told me that Gretchen from the Democratic Party called you. I worked with her, and so I was very happy to get that call from you, referred to me, because that's what I do. She's running for the Lowndes County Commissioner's chair, and we commend her for taking on that great effort. She's very involved in the community, and you being a young person, I want to commend you for following the footsteps of beautiful Gretchen Quarterman.
Thank you. Okay. She's a great person.
Thank you, yes. And what's your name, my beautiful sister?
I'm Angelina McNeill, and I'm an undergraduate student at Valdosta State, and I'm majoring in sociology.
And where are you from?
I'm from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Stone
Mountain, up north part. Where are you from?
I'm from Bainbridge, Georgia.
Okay. Now, what do you think about what we've said here today? And I know that you all had a lot of input as well when you talk about what happened over here. And I think one of you all said that it seemed like it divided the community along black and white, along racial lines. How do you process that within your head? Being young and to be able to make that statement, there had to be something in your head that you can see fairness rather than being partisan, even along political or maybe religious lines. What make you, both of you, what make you all so balanced and others may not be so balanced? Yes.
Well, being a college student here at VSU and coming down to the South to receive education, I am from Stone Mountain, Georgia, and Martin Luther King, he made an outcry to the community in Stone Mountain that segregation was taking place. Coming down to Valdosta, coming down to South Georgia, I've never seen segregation right firsthand. So being a student down here, it made me realize that change still needs to be made. In Valdosta and also in America, segregation still takes place. With that being said, just knowing that college students back in the 60s were activists, I think VSU students can still do the same, even in 2012.
Thank you. Have anything else you want to say?
Growing up in Bainbridge, where I'm from, we had a lot of racial division among like Martin Luther King Drive and among Broughton Street. And coming to a bigger city, I expected, maybe there might be a little bit more integration and more working together. And it wasn't that. It's worse. The city is broken by this bridge, and it's when you think about going to a college, you think about there's greater at least education and knowing how to work together, and it didn't seem to be that. It seemed to be worse, and it's.
I really want to appreciate what you all just said, because a lot of people deny that we have a race problem. I've been saying it for decades that we have a severe race problem here, and nobody want to talk about it because many people are living in fear. There is a video that I recommend for you all watching on the internet called "A Chorus of Fear," inmate Willie James Williams. And would you all please take a look at that video, because it reveals the fear that is prevalent in our community. Dr. Matthew Richards and Mark George, the SCLC and NAACP put that together to show the racial divide here in Valdosta. And all of these houses are listed on that particular video.
Yeah.
You may be able to get some footage out there to even share with other people on campus there.
Yeah.
So I want the both of you to come together and just give the community a closing remark in terms of your thought, in terms of working together in unity to bring about change here in Valdosta, Georgia.
It's time for change. This is a social problem. It needs to be fixed. There shouldn't be so much racial and class divide. That's not the point of our future. The point of our future is to care and love for each other and to just have a greater sense of community among each other.
I agree. I just think being a college student down here and taking on the social problems that are down here and actually making a change in the community, that it will make change in the whole area of Valdosta.
Thank you.
And it starts with one step that we can all take.
Okay. This is kvci.blogspot.com, George Boston Rhymes. On YouTube, Boston G.B.R. We do what we do because it must be done. And if we don't do it, then just maybe it will never be done, and therefore the history of our beloved community may be lost forever. Bye-bye, we're gone.